Okay, hello. Happy Sunday. Surprise stream time. Also, Carrie, thank you for the follow. Um, that game, the Rattlenbog drinking game, isn't as fun when they speed it up. The point is, you're supposed to be chugging for a long time. But Luce, congrats on coming first. Robin, congrats on coming second. Hello, Jalen. Hello, Alex. Hello, Enzo. We're going to be playing the because the game is really loud in my ear. We're going to be playing the Detective Grimoire game. And depending on how fast, we might do Tangle Tower as well. But I might do Tangle Tower another day because there is a new Detective Grimoire game coming out on Thursday. So I know we spun the wheel last time. Kate, congrats on coming third. And I know that it gave us a different game, but hear me out. It's my stream and I can do what I want, and we can play the other game later. I'm not going to want to stop myself from playing the Detective Grimoire game when it comes out on Thursday. I haven't played any of the Detective Grimoire games. I feel so behind. Wasn't one of them on your wheel too, Loose? Also, let me. Um, oops. Loose just did a subathon stream. It was very successful. Played like 5 million Nancy Drew games and then Jenny LeClue and all that. Um, you can do it if you want, as you should. Speaking of subathon, this is not a subathon, but it's a great transition to my sub goal, my very beautifully designed screen on OBS for the sub goal. As you can see, I put a little thermometer up to see how far into the maximum of 50 subs for the donation. We are halfway there. We've already hit our 10 sub minimum, so I will be donating at least $100 to the Autistic Self Advocacy Network. We made it to 25 subs, so I'll be donating $250. If we get to 50, I will donate $500. If we get over 50, I will only donate $500 because I'm not made of money, and $500, in my opinion, is a very generous donation. You can call me cheap if you want, but like I said, I'm not made of money. So we have that going on. I turned on the discount. I think it's good for 6 hours, the sub discount. It might only be for. I didn't start the discount. Okay, I am gonna hold on. How long is it? Do you have to watch for the streak to be maintained? Um is it 5 minutes? Because I don't think it'll let me. Once you did it start. Oh, okay. It's live now. Never mind. I don't have to turn stream off. I thought I was gonna have to turn off stream, but so the discount is now live. It is 35% off 5+ gift subs. It's good for 6 hours. I want to save my discounts throughout the month. Um, so if you feel generous, get a little discount. Go back to the welcome screen. Also, you may notice instead of stream elements, we have bot wind chimes, the new chat bot. Everybody say hello to bot wind chimes. I had to gift it a 1-year sub so it could use my emotes. So the other day when I made it, I gave myself a level 4 hype train when I was not live. I should have saved it until today, do it right now, but you live and you learn. Um, let's see what else is going on in my life that I feel the need to share. Recently, this has nothing to do with the sub goal or the games that we're playing today, but recently I learned that I was singing the words to a song wrong. So the song being Crazy Girls by Paramore. I thought the line was, if you're not here when I break in, I'm going to go to your cousin's just so I can smell your skin, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But the actual line is, if you're not here when I break in, I'm going to go to your closet so I can smell your skin, which makes way more sense. So But this entire time, I'm thinking, like, why is she going to go to his cousin's? That doesn't, like, why would his cousin smell like his skin? But it's closet, so she's going to smell his clothes. So um, we've rectified that. I'm still trying to not sing the wrong words very confidently. But that's that's a process. Hello, Des with an S. Welcome in. So let's get to the detective grimoire of it all, because I think that's all I have to share for now. Oh, I do have a new TikTok up from the DDI stream last Wednesday. So if you have TikTok and you would like to watch it, you can. I'll get to it. I'm gonna preemptively turn the music down a little bit, and the ambient music down. Well, I could put it in window mode, but I can easily click out, so I think it should be fine. Let's see. There's gotta be probably a point and click. Enjoy the Lark Loose. That's that. All right, I think we're ready to get started. Enjoy the Lurk, Kate. Enjoy the back to menu. Here we go. Tap to create a new. It's very bright. Headphones strongly recommended. You need sound to properly experience the game. I already have headphones plugged in, way ahead of you.
"2025 last night, a murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marshal."
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here?
Thank you for the alert
silence. Why would anyone come here by choice?
"I've explained this already. This area is famous."
Famous? All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Police file: Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog. How about that? Better. Was found dead outside his office at 8:45 last night. Exact cause of death is unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Oh wait, I should be. Hold on. Now hold on a second. This just in: Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 8:45 last night. The exact cause of death is unknown, but 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Got this game on iOS, so I played it on my iPad. Oh, I didn't know the game came out on iOS. That's cool. Oh, these are just pictures. Okay.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Well, Meg,
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
how is the game volume? It looks kind of loud on OBS, but who knows? High risque. Chapter 1, A Swamp Full of Secrets. You've heard of... it's a little loud, but not too bad. You've heard of a sky full of stars. Get ready for a swamp full.
Your case file is in the top right.
Thank you.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here.
Fine-ish.
When you've
I'm gonna
collected
turn it
some,
down just
of
a
course.
little bit.
I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Game. Okay. How about now? Mic out of the way just a little bit. We good on the volume, or is it too quiet now? I can always turn it up in the game.
Ah! Back so soon, Grimoire? What's troubling you?
We have to hear dialogue. Should I try talking over the dialogue, or sounds good? Okay.
Your mustache is troubling me. That thing seems to be longer every time I see you.
You've been warned about this, detective. Don't talk about my facial hair, and I won't talk about yours.
What's wrong with mine? It's perfectly under control. It's trimmed and ready for action.
Grimoire, you're supposed to be investigating a murder. Stop wasting time.
Go.
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right. Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Well, I'm not going to do that because I like my games to be easy. I can understand why this was, like, this clearly looks like a mobile game that was ported to PC, including the, you can't see it because my head is in the way, but there is a little button with a man walking and then you click on it and that's how you walk, instead of just, clicking on the location.
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
Are they fighting?
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
I think the devs of this game started making Flash animation games. I know that the original... Thank you, Manny, for the daddy. Also, we did get a new follower. Technically, it was before I started the bingo game, but I will be nice. I will be a merciful daddy. But yeah, I believe the original Detective Grimoire game was a Flash game.
You're that weird girl from the fairground.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and behave.
You'll get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared. I might pretend I imagined her.
Now we have the map. Can't really go anywhere that we haven't discovered yet, which makes sense.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
That's gonna piss me off.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. Just my luck, the gate's closed.
Okay.
Looks like I can move these middle latches around.
Oh boy, a puzzle. Here we go.
I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate. Probably.
Thank you. So, I have played this game before. I've played Tangle Tower before as well. I have all the achievements, so I don't think that there's a bingo event for an achievement. There is not. So, we do not have to worry about that. Oh.
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office. This is the tourist attraction?
How long ago did I play them? August of 2022 is when I got the achievements. I got them over the course of 2 days of August 17th and August 18th, 2022 for this game. I don't remember when I played Tangle Tower, but I can look at that, at the achievements for that too.
The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking. Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere. The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
Hold on, I think we have a couple bingo events we can call already. Puzzle solved on first try. Okay. Well, we have one bingo event. So better than nothing. Alright.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Okay. The one thing, like, I do like this game, but one of my biggest complaints is that it's very, at least in the beginning, like, you must go to the crime scene, and then you must do this. Like, for a point-and-click game, it's kind of linear.
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
Bought this game years ago, I think before lockdown even, but didn't actually play it until last year, right after I played Tangle Tower. And Enzo, do you prefer Tangle Tower or this one?
I should visit the crimes. I think I'll visit...
Okay, I get it.
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
Can we get to the crime scene? Right, here we go. Found the crime scene.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door, and back down into those reeds by the water.
Okay.
There are... What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Why don't you just reach your hand in the fucking water and pull the goddamn lockpick out that way?
That's the one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
Clearly somebody dropped it. Lockpick discarded near the entrance to Remington's office, covered in a strange liquid slime, most likely used by the intruder to break into Remington's office. 2 questions.
So, this is where they found Remington's body. There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Tangle Tower is a lot more impressive for the most part, and his characters are more appealing, but I prefer this game's story, and especially its conclusion. I would agree. I like this story. I think it's funnier. Like, the campiness in this one is better. Like, ooh, it's the bog monster. But they really, like, stepped up the game with the second one, even though the plot is very, in my opinion... No, not that. Alt tab. It's like the plot is very depressing in that one, because it's like, ooh, and then they died. I got distracted. Medio just went live, and I wanted to maintain my streak. So if any of you are watching more than one stream at once, you can tell Medio I say hi.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Okay. So how about I use the fucking lockpick? How do I... This?
I can't...
Okay. So use the fucking lockpick, dude. Like, it's not that hard.
I don't like it here. The strange foot... Maybe I should take a closer look.
Okay.
Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
Maybe you can. Oh, I did not mean to skip that. I don't know that. Sorry about that. Something about a flipper. Strange green flippers. Who left these lying around?
I can't get... Maybe if
I guess we can't look at that for now. Oh.
Some suspects. Let's get this investigation started.
Let's get this roast to cooking.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No. I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Van de Peer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
Spoke you a time. I hear your work has been going to...
I heard your work was going
Let's be
downhill
ruthless.
lately.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working, very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest, but yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual, yes. Difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always, but being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm
So
sure.
show us the audio track. Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by Vincent Van de Peer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. That one's under. Creaking. Outcry. Blast. Bang. Outcry. Ripping. Thud. Went the trolley. Went the bell. I'm gonna come back and present stuff later. I feel like it's easier to just do it all in one go.
Oh?
Let's just meet all the
Alright,
characters
let's
first.
see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire.
Obviously.
Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like best.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name. Is there something I should ask the cameraman? Vincent Van de Peer told me that
see.
Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last
I
night.
can see.
Simple enough. What was Mr. Burl doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers. I don't think... That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
Okay, so Detective Grimoire has clearly never seen houses built in marshy areas, because there are plenty of houses and stuff that get propped up on wooden supports to prevent flooding and water damage.
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee. The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Oh, I see what Oh, sorry, I did not mean to click through that.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Another short film.
Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand old time. It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Okay, here we go. MCM is 1900. 3X's is 30. IV is 4, so 1934.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location.
Hello, sisters and Bud. Lurking because I want to play these later, but want to say hi. Hello, Des. Welcome in. Enjoy the lurk.
It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place. There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
It's locked.
I'd better take a look at this.
I'd better take a look at this.
This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
Okay, European dev, spelling center that way. Journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches of the appearance of a swamp creature. Kelsey Goods isn't here. Are you talking about Enzo? Well, actually, yeah, I don't think Goods is here. Anyway, Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden under the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back.
Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago. Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs. Something seems out of place. I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
According to historical sketches, the skin would have had a number of spots and patterns similar to that of a toad/frog. 3 prominent sharp claws, supposedly the primary weapon of the Boggy swamp monster. Some early sketches even show a small thumb. Examples of the creature's claws based on sketches do not touch. These flippers, they're not part of that museum exhibit, that's for sure.
Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago. It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp. Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, Detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat, my sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here,
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
so you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
This guy's annoying. Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I doubt...
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
I need to pick my questions carefully. The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something. The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 congs if I just put them in the
I
right
love
place.
it. I've played this game before. I am playing through before the new game comes out on Thursday. So I'm just replaying it now on stream so I can stream this on the new one. Seems I can fix these.
Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door. Perfect. I am amazing.
Good to know. So that's super cheap right now. Yeah, it's probably part of the Steam sale.
You
Lady has
just
the
walked
least
straight
rent.
into my house, did you?
Not exactly. I had to climb up here first.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention, but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
Nope.
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you. What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area. I've learned many things from them.
Now, what about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set, but if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry.
Okay. Page from Weybridge's book of pressed flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Crossroads. Actually, wait, no.
You've arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
I always arrive at a bad time. It's what I do. I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need
Robin,
to.
thank you for the sub.
Everyone just calls me Echo.
Oh, that's a bingo. Tis a bingo. I was not paying attention to what this question was. Hello, Mia, welcome in. Do I feel like sharing why I picked the charity? Sure, I can share why I picked the charity. Oh, that actually I should... huh. I had to write that down. So what happened was, I googled what type of like affinity month, or like awareness month was July was, and one of them was Disability Pride Month, and I also then googled like disability like charities. I don't know. I don't remember the exact verbiage, but I went to try and find a charity, and this one was one of the first ones that popped up. And I did some searching. I did a little look on Reddit, and the people on r/autism seemed to think that they were a pretty good organization. I think I said this the first time, but if I find a better charity out there, I might swap. Like if I find out that this particular charity sucks and is terrible people, then I will find someone else to donate to. But as someone who thinks that they have autism in some form, I wanted to pick something that was somewhat representative of me, and if not, like, I have friends who have autism, so it's not like it would, like, it's not like I'm not experienced in dealing with autism, if that makes sense.
Why? Because you'd bounce if I threw you against a wall?
What? No. Because I always come back, again and again, until my job is done.
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And
Hello,
now
Miss
that you're
Beat.
here, I'm getting you involved.
Happy Sunday.
What does that mean? Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's
I'm also
Bog
autistic, so
looming
my
over
eyes.
you?
Oh, I thought it
Confusing
was.
for them.
Felt.
I felt, well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Unlike you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
You come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
The dialogue in
What
this
kind
game.
of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken
Magic the
and make their
Gathering,
own
Sabrina
protests.
Carpenter proxy
Every
deck on
night until the
Instagram
sun
yesterday.
rises in the
Really thought
morning.
of you.
Insects
Now, I said I thought I
make
was autistic. I'm not
noises
that
at
autistic.
night. Okay.
Sorry, that was
I've
really
written
me.
it down.
I've never gotten into Magic the Gathering, but thank you for thinking of me. Perhaps this is how I would get into Magic the Gathering. But going back to what this guy said about, like, oh, my one contribution to the giving my money so I can eat at the cafeteria, that's like the same mindset of people who are like, oh, if I don't vote, it doesn't matter because it's one person. Yes, it's one person, and then it's another one person, and another one person, and another one person, and suddenly you have thousands, if not more, people thinking like, oh, if I'm the only one, then it's not that big of a deal. Like, technically you're right, but you're not the only one. Met him, so there's 2 more characters left. Captain Cafe. We'll look at the
It's a
gift shop
humble
first.
gift shop wagon. Let's take a look. Bonky dolls, bonky toys, bonky postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad. What on earth? This
What
thing doesn't seem to belong here at all. It's some kind of roughly made costume head, I think.
Oh my god, is Boggy someone's persona?
And there's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside. 2 clues for the price of 1, I guess.
This is Boggy? Doesn't look like official merchandise.
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Did you miss me?
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, that was your head I saw blowing through here.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kinda dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Because it's a fucking fedora, dude. The number of people who look bad in a fedora severely outnumber the people who do look good in a fedora. So statistically, your chances of looking bad in a hat are pretty high.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here, exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least
Ew,
at your
paperwork.
office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day. It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted. When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening. Same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels, and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it
But
lying
she keep
around.
posing like
But
that.
if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. and I can't lock
I
it
don't know
up.
if she's bored.
So I just leave it here overnight.
Since there's no tourists,
Nobody's
so
ever
all she
stolen
can do
any
is
of this
pose, I
lousy
guess.
merchandise anyway.
Maybe
I
she's
left my
trying to
spare
launch
clothes
her
here when I went home last
modeling
night.
career.
You left them here. By the
Oh,
gift
arms
shop.
in the air.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
What could Sally's leggings possibly have to do with this case? Back to that. No. Okay, keep going.
Predictably, a trash can, and I just can't resist taking a look inside. The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here. Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper? Or something more sinister?
Something sinister. It? I guess that's it. These look like designs for a boggy costume. What's going on around here? Well, clearly it looks like somebody's trying to make a boggy costume.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship, I think. Never really learned much about ships. There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here. I think it's part of the cafe.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find this swamp to be your greatest challenge.
I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
There are
Well,
some
how long is
doors
that?
that should never be
I've worked
open.
in this swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day.
That
A
sounds
real
disgusting.
creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like... It looks... Well, I'll try some. Later on.
Welcome
You're
back
in
with
luck.
audio.
That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Swamp juice homemade. A popular drink sold at the cafe in Boggy's Bog has the appearance of strange liquid slime. Harper says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared from his stock recently. The bottle reminds me of, remember that episode where of SpongeBob with the like kelp shakes. They come in those green bottles. That's what this is reminding me of.
You're going to ask me about what
Follow
I was
my own
doing last
edge.
night.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening. I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I looked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Oh, we can give the...
Someone please tell me why they're... Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
Yes, I've already been in. But we can have her analyze the liquid.
Hmm?
Well, there's a lot of things with liquid. I wonder if...
I can't... Maybe if I get... There's an open window. One of the curtains...
I think I do have to start asking the suspects about the objects in my inventory. This is where it's a lot of going back and forth. Technically, we do not have to ask every character about everything, but I don't remember what I'm supposed to ask each person, so we're just going to ask everybody about it. We're to start writing a paper today, and I really don't want to. Even love the topic and have researched it for ages, but I don't want to start. Sometimes the starting of the paper is the worst part. Perhaps it would help to start with the meat of the paper instead of the introduction or the conclusion. I've done that sometimes. Instead of trying to write the introduction and then fitting the main argument around that, you write the main argument first, and then you come back to the introduction. Take what I say with a grain of salt, though. I'm not a professional paper writer. I'm, in fact, not very good at writing papers, but I have heard that that can help some people.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. No, thank you. If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to
Teacher,
help
what is so
you.
helpful? You are a teacher. I am a teacher, but I don't teach a class that requires writing papers. Thankfully.
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. I'm supposed to look to the past, right? Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
Great.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. They're samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And 1 of them only grows around the museum. No, thank you. If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you. You can put that away. I can't help you with it. No, thank you.
Just going through all of the things that I don't think she's
with
gonna
liquid on it, I might
care
be able
about.
to help you.
Right. Look at the actual stuff. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron. Then tap the faucet. And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Okay, well, based on color,
Got
you
it!
mix blue and yellow, it makes green.
Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet. And now...
Oh, so it's the same as... So, the swamp juice is actually the same as the liquid in the bottle. That's gross.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. Huh. That looks pretty similar to last time. Let's see. First, then...
Yep.
And now... Got it! Now I know what that liquid... I'll write it... Was that the same as last time? This was the exact same liquid.
Almost done. One more thing.
Let's see.
Yeah. I know how this works. It's going to be the same liquid as all of the other ones.
And now...
Yeah. Blueberry and yellow plum.
Got it! I'll write it down. What's going on here? That was definitely the same as the other tests.
Oh, we can ask her about you.
You should ask someone else. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree. I'm not even sure who that is. You should ask someone else.
Lady.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree. A fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse. I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though. I'm not even sure who that is.
Very funny to me that Boggy is a, character, one of the suspects. I get they said he was the suspect, but I think it's funny that this, mascot is one of the 9 people you can ask.
You should ask someone else.
The other characters.
I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all.
Okay, fine. I want to try and do the challenges later.
He's dead, but
He's
he
dead.
always knew what he was getting involved with.
So...
Oh, no, I already asked you this. I don't need to hear that again. Hello, Blythe. Welcome in.
I can't help you with that one. Sorry. Why don't you show that to someone else? You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
What do you mean you don't know everything? Why don't you know
I
everything?
can't help you with that one. Sorry.
It is funny that his beard, his mouth, is just drawn over his beard. Still presenting.
Why don't you show that to someone else? You don't know everything. It's the most popular drink that I sell. In fact, a lot of it has disappeared from my stocks recently. It was Mr. Remington's favorite food. That strange green powder isn't supposed to be there. That's the same fabric from Mr. Remington's curtains.
So you do know.
I can't help you with that one. Sorry. Why don't you show that to someone else? You don't know everything, I'm afraid. I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
Okay, we've asked you about all of that. We're gonna ask you about all
We
the
have a
people.
lot of suspects on that list. It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently. Which is a shame.
I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance. I don't know what to say. I don't know very much about them. You have a lot of suspects on that list. I don't know what to say. I don't know very much about them. You're prime suspect, am I correct?
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which one? The cartoon character or the real creature?
Exactly. He was a friend for many years. If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
Okay, so talk to you about all that. Let's talk to you.
Oh? This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. He's just so iconic. Did you know, in 1973, he...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course.
He seems to be a little too into the cartoon character and not the real one.
Show it to somebody else. No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to some... No thanks. I'm afraid... Show it to some...
Dog? No, of course not.
No thanks.
This guy knows nothing.
I'm afraid I... Show it to... No thanks. I'm afraid... Show it... No thanks.
Okay, great.
You're wasting your time. A man who has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beard, too. He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
And maybe they won't.
I have nothing to say about them.
I have nothing to say about it.
You're asking the wrong person.
You're asking the wrong amnesia.
You're wasting your time with that one. Ah, yes, Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
We get on rather well. And we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to... protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost. The murder victim.
Since last night,
Good Lord, Robin.
But he
Hope
was the
the
owner
paper
of
writing
Boggy's
goes
Bog.
well.
Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
You won't be getting very far. If you want an autograph, a plain sheet of paper. I don't know if it's any use to you at all. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background. I don't really have time to be looking at items from... You won't be getting... If you want to not... I don't really... You won't be getting... If you want to...
I think he's gonna have.
I don't really have time to be looking at items.
Say.
You won't be getting... If you want to... I don't really have... You won't... If you want to not... You want me to sign a photograph for you? I'm a busy man, and this doesn't look like it's worth my time. I simply don't have time to help you with this. The world's premier director, the king of wit and whimsy. You met him? You're a lucky man.
He looks like he has the world's worst toupee on. It looks wet, and it does not match the color of his beard.
He's been working with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course.
So, maybe you should get your hair system figured out.
You want me to sign a photograph for you? I'm a busy man. Ah, yes. The reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well, officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature! No one has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder! Incredible!
Instagram.
Now there's a man who could handle himself.
I'm not so sure.
Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it?
For him, I think so, yes.
It's a one-off in the sense that he's dead, yeah. Oh, I forgot to ask this guy about...
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer? You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming? Vincent Vanderpeer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse. You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there, too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday? Bobby Burrell left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. I think that's pretty close.
Bog dog sold him a bog dog.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. Hopper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
No, I didn't want to
I
do
heard
that.
from Mr. Vanderpeer
Whatever.
over there that you were nowhere
Fuck
to be
it.
found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
You lost it in the swamp somewhere and went to look for it. Let's think about this one again.
We'll come back to the challenge in a second.
I'm sorry, I have not seen that before. What is it? Some evidence from last... That's great. I'm sorry, I have not... What is it? That's the food I saw Mr. Remington eating at the cafe last night.
Before he got ill and rushed back to his office?
That's right.
This is going down in my notebook. It might be important.
I'm sorry, What is it? Some evidence from... I'm sorry, I have... What is it? I'm sorry. Try showing it to somebody different.
Like how they make sure you know that this is the murder victim. In case you forgot, this guy's the murder victim.
I really don't have an opinion. My apologies. You should ask someone else. The famous director, and my friend.
A prolific cameraman with exceptional skills at carrying heavy equipment.
Try showing it to somebody different. I really don't have an opinion. My apologies. You should ask someone else.
He said, BRB, if I'm going to throw up anywhere, it's going to be my desk job.
Try showing it to somebody different.
Okay.
I heard from...
Didn't I say I was at the
Yeah, but your director... What...
Well, let's see. After I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right.
That's what she said.
I brought 2 cameras
And
with me when I
what
came
was
here.
that?
I left my video camera, yes. But I have
James.
another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect.
Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
Touch the photo to use the developing chemical on it.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Yeah, I think it's Boggy. A blurry photograph taken by Bobby Burl shortly before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs.
Yes, that's my photograph, taken near the woods at the north end of Boggy's Bog. Have you tried looking there?
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
The fuck is the Coils & Co. Fairground? Costume design explains what.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph, I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here, and I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself.
I already
If
found
can
the
find
costume.
That, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
I already found it. Chapter 2, A Deadly Disguise.
I have something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I found these designs for a costume, a Boggy costume.
Uh-huh, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
He's a talented man, that Burl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full-time, you know.
What can you tell me about these designs for a Boggy costume?
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
What about your Boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
Okay, but practical effects are way better than CGI. Do the challenge.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp?
Where?
What are you talking about?
He hates the scale shooter.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that? Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here?
No scaling is
Why
allowed.
did he change his
said.
mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea. Right, that's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money?
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. That's the wrong screen. That's Okay, I'm back. I remember something that I forgot to say during the start, like pre-game talking. I have a throne now. No, you do not have to give money or buy me things, but I have one. There should be a link in my About tab. I'll work on getting a command set up. So, just putting that out there. Anyway, thank you for the So Corny. Hello, Paris. Welcome in. We are mid Detective Grimoire. Right, we got the key. Okay. Open the door.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped. This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one? Even though I have the key, so...
How am I supposed to know? Okay. Not really sure how you're supposed to do that. I guess I was just supposed to guess.
It's a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs. I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
How is your Sunday, Paris? Also, everybody else, how is your Sunday? Mine is pretty uneventful aside from this. Got anything? Fireplace poker hidden in Remington's office. It has 3 small prongs in the end. There's a small amount of dried blood on the tips of the prongs, covered in a strange liquid slime. The 3 prongs match up with Remington's wounds. Could this be the murder weapon? Who knows?
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window. This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
Nathan Lovely gave Baby Scope a haircut and got him down for his nap. Nice. An old-fashioned hunting rifle found discarded on the floor in Remington's office.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. And he was obsessed.
He was obsessed.
An ink bottle was spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose. Eesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
The way I played this game but can't remember the ending of it. It's been a while since I played this one.
It's a letter Remington before something caused him to spill his ink bottle. My dear fellow, I received your note 2 weeks ago, but have only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter.
Hey Ray, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Haven't played this one. Have you played Tangle Tower? That's the sequel, and I think it's like more popular. It is a better, excuse me, developed game, but I think the story on this one is better. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close. Oh, due to the simple realization...
having some cake or something. Played that one before. I liked it a lot. Yeah, this is a good. This is the first one, so not really a prequel, but it's the first in the series. The new one comes out on Thursday. That's why I'm playing this one now.
The rest is obscured. What a tease. It's a letter.
I already read that.
It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF.
Easter egg referencing the next game. I don't think that's a bingo event, but let me just double check. No, but I did mention a different one, so we'll say that.
And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea. Vincent Vanderpeer's business card.
Didn't have any cake today. Yesterday when I had dinner with it. What kind of cake did you have?
There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. Vincent... There's a map of the swamp lying on the desk. It's been annotated in a few places. Photos and paintings line the wall above the fireplace. But one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces on the
Red
floor
velvet
underneath
with
it?
cakes up inside next.
This photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret. This photograph, it's a young Remington and some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles. Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
First Order of Cryptozoological Hunters, Headquarters 1963, a group photo of a hunting club. A younger Remington stands among friends. They are all holding rifles.
Have I uncovered a secret in here? The hunting photo explains why the hunting rifle was found at the crime scene. I don't get it. Seriously. The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Chapter 3, Richard Remington's Real Reason.
The open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off. I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there. I'm gonna stop looking at it now. This is the creepiest office I've ever been in. Hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing. These animals. They're not... I don't recognize any of them. This is the creepy...
Okay. Anything new to add to the...
You won't be getting very far. If you want an autograph, I don't really have time.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
I think we've asked him. There's a couple more. For the most part, we've asked him. To know.
What is it? Some evidence? I'm sorry I have...
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know! I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Subjects again.
Oh?
Suspects.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to somebody else. Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he?
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy costume.
It's Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
It's
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I round it up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very observant person.
So what did Mr. Remington think of you?
We'll see about
I mean,
that.
protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
Right. Great. Thank you. We haven't talked to her at all, actually.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now. I have no idea. This was taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection? Oh, yeah, of course. A reflection in the water.
Where are you keeping all this? Is that one of your clues? I have no... I can draw way better than that.
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel. Where are you... Is that one of your... I have no... Where are you... Is that one of your... I have no idea. Where are you? Is that one of your...
Get it? You think about
That
it.
is not something from my gift shop. I've never seen it before. I have no... Where are you? They're mine, but I left them here last night. Now they're covered in slime, and I don't want to go near them.
Okay, that's all that. Now we gotta ask you about all the people.
Her. I don't know why she still works here, to be honest. One murder is one murder too many.
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protest used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about. Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
Hey, you probably can.
I really don't know what to tell you. Is that one of the other suspects? They're more suspicious than me. Let's agree on that. Is that your new friend? Sweet. I really don't know what to tell you. Is that one of the more suspicious than me? I think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither.
He made sure I always got paid, so I can't say anything bad about him.
You can if you like. He won't hear you.
You should have more respect for the dead.
I know.
I know.
I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You've never seen me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
I thought she said she always wore them. Maybe I'm just misremembering.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that? There's a little... I think it's part...
Yet.
You don't know everything, That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently. It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
69% of the way through.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey. Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure, but I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in a trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream, I can tell you that much.
Secret hobby?
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
The weird green shit on the bog dog.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
Excuse me.
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
There's a little... I think it's part...
Okay. Me again.
You can put that away. No, thank you. I recognize some of those men. Unfortunately. They've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Alright,
Let's see.
Yeah. And they're done it. I know how to do this.
And now,
We're making
we
green.
just have to match the color of...
Blue and yellow.
Got it!
Now you make green.
Now I know what that liquid... Oh, why did... The swamp slime. It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again. There's something about that green slime. The fireplace poker, found at the crime scene, and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it. I found these designs for a boggy costume.
We'll ask her later. We're gonna
Do you
ask
know
her
anything about them?
The
You're
tree lady
asking me
this
because
first.
you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
No, but that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
Oh, maybe it's the fabric used as the curtain. Not a clue then. But
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home here. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's Bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction. I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
Yeah.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal? Or what, that I stole it?
You took it from the journal while it was on... No, wait. I've... Yeah.
You must be...
You were...
That... You...
Through all this, we already heard it.
There's
Page
a page.
missing. There it is. You stole it from...
You stole it from...
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I've... Yeah. You were all...
You already...
There's a... I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here, with me. You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then...
After I show it to everybody else.
I'll show it to you.
Is this you? He drew you into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would manage without it.
I think there's something on the back.
Something on the back.
What's this? Footprints.
Last page ripped out of the explorer's journal. Given to Weybridge by the explorer 60 years ago. Features a drawing of Lady Weybridge at 20 years old. Also features drawings of Boggy's feet and footprint. He has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. This page proves the footprints found outside the office were not made by the real Boggy.
He drew me into his journal. I was 20 years old. That's the end of the story.
I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes?
Are you going to tell me?
No.
Okay, then. And then there are 2 more clues that we need that we have not gotten. We haven't talked to the guy in the museum for a while. Let's go do that.
There's a little door.
I have no interest in... You're wasting your... Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on. I've never seen that before? An important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place. Is that the missing page of the journal?
I think so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Alright, there's your pop culture reference on the bingo for you. Belongs in a museum.
I have no interest in something like that. This file goes over some basic differences between the genuine creature and the cartoon character. It's nothing more than a basic overview, really. You're wasting your precious time, detective. I've never seen that before, and I have no interest in You're wasting... Something you found on the floor? Come back when I'm not so busy, alright? I've never seen that... So, you found it. I wonder who else knows about it.
Very ominous.
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. I have no interest in something like that. Obviously. The real swamp creature had claws. 3 on each hand, to be precise. Why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
I wonder.
Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet look like. It's his greatest secret.
I found these designs for a Boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
Boggy said
so
no
tell me,
free
Special
feet
Agent
pics.
Folder,
And I
how
respect
would
it.
you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's... You know, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Oh. Okay.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies. Go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now? Where did I find this again? I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence. Not suspicious. Suspicious.
Oh. I didn't realize that you could change...
Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Not suspicious. Suspicious.
Whether or not you check off those things has nothing to do with the outcome of... By the way. You guy.
What? You won't be getting very far discussing that with me. Try someone
Really enjoyed
less
this game. The sequel.
important.
Excited to watch while I get some Sunday housework done. Hello, Pay Rate. Welcome in. Yeah, we are pretty close. We're 88% of the way through. Playing to gear up for the third game coming out on Thursday. Something about...
Hey.
That's...
Parking technique.
You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
So, Perry, do you enjoy this one or the sequel more? I've unlocked the challenge. Oh, right.
I have no idea what that is.
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, yes, but only if you choose one for me.
You
Okay,
look like
risen
you
up.
could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
A small plastic toy at the gift shop has the cartoony appearance of Boggy. Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket of water.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess. I'm surprised they don't sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Ayo. Else. Feels like I'm done talking to her.
Why don't you show that to someone else?
If you bring me something...
This is like my least favorite part of the game. Where you have to,
So,
we're so close to the end, but you have to keep talking to everyone.
a good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them.
You won't be getting very
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's great.
Ah. No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid I have no idea.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask...
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
He's coding. He's coding in the tent.
Notebook time.
I have a silly nickname. No, that's not what I... Wait. He's getting audited by the IRS.
You've been in your tent, hiding from Boggy.
That was...
Why not?
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Chapter 4, the beginning of the end. I think it's time to visit... Do I even have the full inventory? I don't. So... Okay, so I'm missing something inside Remington's office. Oh. Something at the crossroads. Hold on.
A rather prominent tree stump. I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here.
Hey, yo.
And I'm impressed someone would want to.
Hey, yo. What the fuck? Oh, okay.
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Well, damn, that was my one guess. None at the Swamp Dock. Was good. One at the Crossroad, another at the Protest.
Looks like this pad. Looks like this.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you.
I'm impressed someone... A rather... What's this? Looks like the stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
Oh.
I recognize that footprint. It's the same as the one found at the crime scene.
Okay, boggy feet.
Oh! Aha! The great detective returns. Did you run out of ideas? Need a little push in the right direction?
I'm getting a new idea. It involves ignoring you.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map,
Got
then
my
you magically
12
disappear
crowned
and
win
I
still.
will for you.
Awesome.
Not need to be impressed.
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
Congratulations, man.
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away.
These pretzels
Closer.
At what?
are making me thirsty!
The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone again. Hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand. This staircase is a tree. And this tree's a staircase. And this place is so weird. This staircase... The rock path... It's like a little...
Other...
It's like a little... The water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad.
Okay. Different. There's a lot of... Oops.
There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore. I'm indoors. The owner of this though I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually. This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain. Check out that sunlight. A little black. It makes very little sense. The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool. I'm indoors. Check out that sun. The tree. Okay, there's a book on the table. I think it's a book about flowers. How fascinating. I must take some time to read it.
Okay, that's this location. One at the protest, one at the crossroad.
A shipwreck? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side? I'm not going to... It's a humble... It's a map of the swamp. It's a photo of the swamp. It's a framed... What a shame. A Boggy's Bog mug. Maybe I'll get one and surprise Officer James for Christmas. Boggy doll. Well... There aren't many clues over here, but I don't... There aren't many... But... I'm not going to... There aren't many clues, but... There aren't many... But... It's a humble...
Please, I just want to find the last goddamn...
Boggy doll. Brightly colored boggy baseball caps. Is there something behind them?
We already got that. A child's hat sold at the gift shop, designed to look a little bit like Boggy. Is this the clue? Oh my god, this is the fucking clue.
These hats look pretty stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
Why don't you show...
Oh, no, don't do that.
So, this is just a piece of junk they sell to tourists. It has no resemblance to the real creature.
There's one thing... Was there something in this?
This is the No. This is the... Something happened here. There are
There we
signs
go.
of a struggle between the desk and the window. Something...
Okay, that's good.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry. You won't be getting that.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Oh, thank God. There we go. Anyway.
Note to self. There's a... You again. Ready with some cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that they...
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't
but
really
enjoy the
believe
lurch.
he could be responsible for this mess.
Hope the dishes aren't too
You
bad.
didn't?
Well, no. Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all.
So, he won't get in trouble? You won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says... Thank you.
It's a fork in the road. Apparently, I'm not... Apparently... Those trees are... It's a fork... There's a hollow part of...
There were eyes in there. There were eyes in the tree.
It's the base of a... Was this entire place built around it?
Just at the pro. Just look something up real quick. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so magically, definitely not by looking it up. I know what the
I'm
combination
impressed
to the
someone
tent
magic,
is.
and I'm.
It is information that I did
It's a
find earlier,
colorful
so it's
piece.
not fully true. 34.
It's a journal. I guess it belongs
That's
to
when
Echo.
the first Boggy cartoon came
Bad
out.
news. Remington is dead. I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to him. That's all he's written.
So,
Oh.
you're wasting your precious...
Oh!
If I cared about that person... Oh, yes, I know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature. I explained to him what the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Why did he ask about that?
There we go.
Because some people are naturally curious. You should give it a try sometime. Next time, only... This person is of no If I cared... Next time... This person is of no... Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference, anyway?
Everything! The man was a fool. That's all you need to know.
Okay. Now we can go talk to the guy at the swamp dock.
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I don't need to.
Final chapter, Boggy's criminal record. Interesting that we can go back, but we already have 100% on everything, so we don't have to go back. We're going to keep going. Spoilers for Endgame, if you do not want to know how this game ends. Not be offended if you look away now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Okay.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo. If that's not Boggy, what is it?
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature? What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly. The handle's even covered in slime, see?
But this swamp slime was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think. This stuff has an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that, exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Final chapter. The murder. Once again, spoiler warning for anybody who is interested in playing the game and figuring out the mystery themselves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1...
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Culprit opens the door.
Ah!
I think that's it.
Ah, excellent. There's just two small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
Hello, I am the murderer.
Wait! You never found the body piece! The torso!
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made up of some thick material, something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet! Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume? But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Well, before I click continue, let me just check the bingo to see if there's any, I did look that up. Not on UHS, but I did look it up. That did happen. I think that's that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret. The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
The hunter and the hunted.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
It's
finished. Well, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Hey, wait!
It's Boggy.
Aha!
Oh god, he found his fedora.
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
Personally, I'm obsessed with
Grimoire.
Boggy, but that's just me.
What did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And, well, we agree with you. But I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We'd better be.
To be continued. Alright. That was Detective Grimoire. Let me check that off. My thing. Secret of the swamp. Okay. That's the so we finished that. I'm on half a page into my 5-page paper taking a breather to catch Boggy. So no, but Boggy was not the one who did it. We did catch the person who did it, and we found Boggy, but we did not catch him. At some point, I'm gonna play. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Boggy lives free, as they should exactly. We love Boggy. Maybe I'll make a Boggy emo. About that. Okay. Some point before Thursday, I will play Tangle Tower. The like delusional person in me thought that I could do both games in one stream, but this was almost 3 hours. There's no way that I want to sit for another 3 hours. So sometime before Thursday, we'll be playing Tangle Tower. Keep an eye out. Let's go through my acknowledgements before we say goodbye to YouTube. Refresh the page real quick. Okay. Let's see. Carrie, thank you for the follow, and Robin, thank you for the resub. Thank you for everybody who tuned in, who redeemed hydrates and all that. Now it's time for us to say goodbye to YouTube. So, YouTube, I post my VODs. YouTube. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's free to do so, but if you'd rather catch me live, you can catch me at twitch.tv/budwindchimes. That's BUDWINDCHIMES, where it's free to follow, and if you have about $6 to spare per month, you can subscribe where you get ad-free viewing. If you have Amazon Prime, you can make Jeffrey Bezos pay for your subscription, which I think is pretty cool. I post my schedule on Blue Sky, Instagram, and my Twitch story. Links for those are below in my About tab on Twitch and in my bio on YouTube. Also, you can find links to my new throne. So if you're feeling really generous, you can look at that. Greatly appreciated, but not at all required or expected. Like I said, there will be another stream sometime before my usual time on Thursday where we'll be playing Tangled Tower, but I have not decided exactly what day that will be on. Otherwise, I think that's all for now, so I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, YouTube.